Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be talking about breakout boards. These are for our 13, 14 GPU rigs. We're running them from Parallel Miner. We've got our PSUs from Parallel Miner and the breakout boards from Parallel Miner. So if you think that's interesting, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell, go to cryptollc.org if you're looking for us to set you up a GPU or ASIC mining farm. We also sell GPUs at cryptollc.org, so make sure you guys check out our marketplace. And we build rigs, build ASICs, something similar to this farm here. So make sure you check out our site. Also, Bitcoin saves your wealth and Jesus Christ saves your soul. So make sure you have one and the other. All right, so here's the issue. We have these breakout boards from Parallel Miner. This is the X11 board. It's a board exactly the same as this one here. This one's dead actually. So this board, we get these from Parallel Miner, and we notice that sometimes we lose voltage on the boards. Let's try to get focus on that right there. We lose voltage, or the whole entire board just turns off. You can see this one is just off. It's supposed to be at 12 volts or around 12 volts. That's what we're powering our GPUs with. So this thing will display how many voltage it's currently powering. We're powering all the risers and the GPUs off of the board. This one, for no reason at all, just turns off. And we noticed that this was happening once in a while on these boards. Didn't happen when we got them, but after a couple of months, they have this issue. The only way to fix this is to unplug the board and, you know, pretty much plug it back in, and you have to turn off the power and turn on the power on it. But you got to turn off the whole rig and see if it comes back on. But the issue of that is, even if it comes back on, it doesn't mean that the issue's fixed. The board most likely is damaged forever, because we tried this before on other boards. And we unplug it, unplug the power, plug it back in, and you know, everything turns back on. It works for like 2 days, and then we have the same issue again and again and again and again. So if this happened once, most likely it's going to continue to happen. Again, we're just running standard plugs for this. You know, it's a 6-pin, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6-pin plug, goes to our GPUs. Also, our risers are powered off of this. We're not mixing any power here. We're not mixing, even though it should not matter, technically it doesn't matter. But if you put the riser from one GPU on here, and then the same GPU power supply, or the 8-pin will actually go on this board. So you're technically mixing, but that should not matter. But even in that situation, we still don't run it like that. We run it where the GPUs and risers are run from one breakout board and one power supply, a certain set. So you say you have 4 or 5 here, then you have 4 or 5 here, then you have 4 on this EVGA 1600. So that's how we set it up. But as you can see, it just breaks. So after talking to Parallel Miner about this issue, it seems to me and to them that this has some kind of the resistor error, problem, manufacturing defect, or whatever they have. Someone in the engineering department probably made a mistake, and the resistor is not big enough on these boards. So even though they should handle more than 1500 watts, they should handle a lot more than that, because the amps on this go a lot higher than that. They still pop like this. So it's a waste of time. And I can actually try fixing it right now, just to see. Let me first make the video in Russian first, and then after that I will try to power it on. All right, let's try to do that. So first what I'm going to do is going to turn off the power on the 1600. So that's off. Our cards are now turning off. I'm going to turn off this power here, pressing the button. There goes the power to him, right? So you can see it's very similar. Once I do that, it's very similar. Now what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect this with one hand, which is not good. Let me try to do this. Actually, you know what? We'll try to do something a little easier. We're just going to unplug the power. Like that. And we're going to try to get rid of all the power here. Thing about this setup is the power is traveling here, and if it's still holding in the capacitors for a little bit, there you go, the light's off now. Now the power's gone. It's out of the capacitors there, it's all drained. All right, so now let's plug in that power back in. Okay. So turn back on. Now let's see if that power button works. No, it does not. Okay, the other thing we could try, if you're running these type of boards, is try having the power on, unplugging the board and plugging the board like this. Drain the power out of it. I mean, it should automatically come out of there, but you know, give it like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Just enough, because I don't think this is going to fix the issue. And even if it does, it's probably going to break anyway. But I just wanted to show you guys on video. Okay, back in. No, see, doesn't work. Now this guy over here, I press him, and it comes back online. Everything's great. This one doesn't work. So I got to change this breakout board, plug in a new one, and then I'll reshoot for you guys. All right, I changed out that breakout board. Didn't have any more of those X11s left, so we're using this big one here, ZSX. So if I press the power button on this guy here, there he goes, turns on no problem. Turn him off. So now, that's all good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna power on this guy, and then hit the switch here. And that's it. And it's all off, back to working. So, didn't do anything with the wires, didn't do anything with the risers, didn't do anything with the GPUs, just a breakout board. Breakout board goes bad, needs to be replaced. They need to fix this issue at Parallel Miner, so this doesn't continue happening, because I'm sure I'm not the only one. We have a lot of GPUs. We have also two different motherboards, a B250, Q270. They both have the same issue. Different power supplies, still same issue. So it's not a motherboard problem, it's not a riser problem, because we're using different risers as well. It's just goes bad. All right, well, I hope you guys liked the video. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Go to cryptollc.org if you're looking to set up a GPU ASIC mining farm. We help clients set that up all over the world, so make sure you guys check out our site. And if you want to buy yourself some GPUs or ASICs, that's going to be it for this one. Until next time, bye.